Hi everyone, it's Kendra Dublin and we're back for another video on the Misconceptions of Purpose. Now today we're going to be talking about, do I need to practice my talents and my gifts? So I've had this question or this thought process handed to me a few times and what that looks like. And so your talents and your gifts are your gift to the world. And it's really your gift to yourself because it initially gives you peace. It gives you harmony. It gives you drive. It gives you a goal. It gives you life. Why? Because it's what God has given you to place on this earth, but it helps you to even sustain in this life. So it gives you the comfort that you need to move forward in God's mission. And so practicing your talent and your gift says, you know, I have not arrived. I'm doing my best and I want to do my best for God. I want to be my best for God. And what he's given me, I want to elevate that as much as possible. I want to see how far I can go with this thing. Therefore, I want to be my best for his people. Because if you're wanting to be your best for God, then you want to be your best for his mission and his purpose and his plan. So then how can you be at your best if you're not cultivating what that looks like for the people that you need to minister to? And so it helps you to be more in tune with God. It helps you to understand why you're on this earth, because your talents and your gifts are really the other part, other than being a believer itself, is the other part and the basis of whatever your mission or your purpose is. Because God gives us all different talents and gifts for a certain purpose and mission, to bring people to Christ. Through music or through whatever it may be that you are gifted and talented in. But if you believe that you have already arrived, then again, that's another issue of pride and needing to humble yourself. But the second you practice those things, those talents, those gifts, and what you're gifted in, you continue to elevate it. And when people see that you are elevated in your gifts and your talents, they'll be asking you, what is it for? Like, what is happening? Like this is a different person. I've never seen somebody do this in this way. And then you can proclaim Jesus Christ as the reason why you have been able to shift and why you have this talent, why you have this gift, and you can bring that soul to Christ. So yes, it is important to practice your talents and your gifts. I don't care how gifted you are. I don't care if you're the best singer in the world. I don't care if you're the best basketball player in the world. You should still be practicing 4 hours this day, 2 hours that day, 1 hour that day. You should be doing something, putting something into the talent, the gift that God gave you, because God graced you with it. He didn't have to do it. He didn't have to do it, but he did for his mission. So practice it. Whether you are, doesn't matter if you feel like you've arrived, you haven't. And nobody can be greater than God, because God's the one that gifted it to you, which means he's way above what the own giftedness that he gave to us is. So remember, when it comes to whatever the mission that's at hand, your gifts and your talents go hand in hand with it. So you should always be cultivating. You should always be learning. You should always be, yes, I'm good at speaking, but I was a part of Toastmasters for about 10 months, just so I can get even better and figure out a flow and figure out if there are certain things that I do or don't do well. And for, a lot of different things, I have little opportunities when it comes to speaking, but I still have opportunities. There's different things that I can do, that I can voice better, that I can tweak a little bit better so that I can be the best when I go and speak in front of somebody, so that I can, be more aware of what it looks like depending on even the audience itself, how I navigate through a particular, lesson. So it's important to understand your talents. It's important to understand your gifts. It's imperative to give God glory for them and to cultivate them so that you can bring souls to Christ through whatever means that is. And go ahead and get started today, because tomorrow is too late to be great.